Alright, hey guys, it's been quite a long time and I've got a lot to talk about. It's been about 2 years and I know I haven't been posting, but it's not like I haven't been doing something. A lot of the reasons for me not posting is definitely my fault, but you know, due to things such as time constraints, and I actually mostly had problems with my video editing program that I just recently found the time to actually properly fix because it wasn't working, such as like my video editing program I was using wasn't working, and for the longest time I just couldn't get it fixed. I tried uninstalling, reinstalling, downloading programs to get it to run, and it just wouldn't run. So to be completely honest, most of that was the problem, and here we are, 2020. We got the good old-fashioned, we cannot talk about it, you know, the virus, maybe stuff. I don't know what YouTube says against talking about that kind of stuff. I notice a lot of YouTubers don't say it or talk about it in their videos, so I'll just keep it out. But yeah, so here we are, 2020. I found some time, basically had to go completely wipe my computer, start fresh, reinstall everything. Took me a couple days just to get done. And here we are. I've filmed a lot of stuff, and it's not like I've been idle. Here we are. That's not it right there. That's a V8 project for the other FC. But here is the engine and trans. This is pretty much ready to go. I just have to put her in the chassis and install fuel lines and install brakes. But the engine itself is already pretty much done. It's all custom ported, intake manifolds are all ported, and I've been taking video of all this. I just haven't had the ability to turn it into a video. So I've cleaned out the garage. This place was a huge mess. So yeah, here we are, 2020, and I'm gonna start posting videos again. I've got nothing better to do because, you know, I've been furloughed. So I'm just gonna be doing my best to upload what I do have and clear up some space on my computer and give myself some more room. I've got lots of projects coming, just entry basic level stuff. I don't have a lot of money at the moment, but I have bought a lot of random little things to get done. I've recently purchased a small Dodge pickup, just to tote things around, get things done as a reliable naturally aspirated daily driver. I don't expect that thing having any problems anytime soon. I got like a nice, it's beat up, but it's like a nice premium model. So it's got like a reliable transmission, lower miles than most of my cars, actually all my cars. It's got AC in it, which will be great for the summer. I've got a lot of stuff, and I figured I'd just post an update video, and we'll see what we get from that. Like I said, got lots of projects. This is my buddy Terran's. This is an LM7 Vortec V8, 5.7 liter, I believe. I don't know a whole lot about them. I'm just now learning myself. So we'll be having a little bit of update videos for this guy. He's got his own video channel. I'll get his information later. I don't think he's actually started uploading himself, but this is a relatively new thing we're getting into. The old FC that I had for parts initially, I took what I needed off of it, and he's now taking that chassis and he's doing his own drift car, I guess. We'll see what happens there. All of his parts are laid out on these shelves. My parts are all laid out on those shelves. That's pretty much where we're at. I've been working on stuff slowly but surely, just making sure I get things done properly. I ran into a lot of hiccups. I basically, from the last video, I think it was literally just me and my dad taking apart the engine. So I can actually go over it once I can go over it in the other videos of the process and what it took to get everything done, but basically had to tear apart this engine that practically nobody around knows. I had to go to some local specialists and search tons of forums. It's not really a difficult engine, it's just more of, you have to kind of filter out what's the good info and what's the bad info and just kind of dictate yourself which is which, because some people say this thing's good and some people say that's a terrible idea. So it's lots of troubleshooting, and then on top of it, I decided to go the route, I don't know if I talked about it in the previous videos, it's been such a long time, but I decided to go the custom route, and we decided to build this engine, and this whole setup is pretty much custom. I'm swapping together parts from turbo motors, taking random custom parts, exhaust manifolds, you know, things that don't match up and they're not made to fit this car. I'm making them made up and work with each other, so it's just kind of a weird little Frankenstein build. But it's been one great journey. I think next thing I'm gonna do here pretty soon, we're gonna paint it just so it doesn't corrode, since I put all this beautiful time into getting it degreased and cleaned up. Don't want it to get all rusty like this clutch line. That would suck. So like I said, lots of stuff coming. It's gonna be lots of little stuff, obviously, until I get a solid income. I'm basically just gonna be posting what I do have built up. I've got literally like 400 or 500 gigabytes of video just sitting in the background of my computer, taking up a lot of hard drive space. And I was kind of sitting here, I'm like, yeah, I got time to do projects. And I was like, oh, I got no space on the computer to store anything. Like, all my SD cards are full, the computer itself is full. It's literally like to the brim. I've got multiple hard drives and they're all red as meaning they're filled to the brim. Can't really store anything more. I got like maybe a few gigs left. Even this SD card right here, just gotta film this short video because it's only got 8 minutes of recording time left on it after I cleared out a bunch of photos and videos of previous stuff. So sorry, didn't upload consistently, but you know, shit happens when you're working full-time and going to school full-time, and it's really hard to find a middle ground and make things meet. But now that I've got myself a lot of free time, I plan on doing the best of my abilities and hopefully getting something out every week. And hopefully I can get into this nice groove, and even once work comes back after all this crisis is averted, I'll have that rhythm going, you know, and we'll just be able to get things done. I graduated school, so that helps free up a lot of time. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll keep you updated.